So, there's something I have to talk about with Metal Gear Solid that's been going on for a while. This whole FOB debacle, forward operating base nonsense that's been going on. I've been avoiding the forward operating base by unplugging my computer from the internet because once you get to a certain point in the story, they kind of force it on you. They're like, "Hey, set up this base so that other players can come in and steal your shit." And you know, I don't really know too much about it because from what I've been reading on forums and things, people are like, "No, you don't ever have to worry about it." And other people are like, "Yeah, because your shit just automatically goes there and it can be stolen." I personally don't have experience with it. I can only go off of the things that I've read, and people have said, "Yes, your staff members and overflow will end up on your FOB and it can be stolen even if you stay offline. When you come back online again, you'll log in with all your shit gone." So this has been an issue, and it's been something that I really don't want to partake in at all because it just seems really shitty to me. It doesn't have anything to do with the single player story. It's just something that you can do later on. Like once I have done everything I want to do with the single player game, maybe then I'll be like, "Hey, maybe I should just get into this and just see what's going on." But even then, I'm hearing from people that there's a lot of cheating going on, and it's something that's just really getting out of control. You cannot go on Steam and go to like a single page without seeing someone complaining about how someone came into their base and they didn't die and they were like one-shotting and just doing some really shady bullshit. So the forward operating base, in my opinion, from what I can see, has been pretty much a total fucking disaster. It's just been a fail, which isn't really a big deal because it's not the main story. It's not part of the main gameplay. But it kind of is a big deal because it's forced on you. And then I hear you can just kind of ignore it, but no, because overflow goes there. So like I said, I've just been it's a pain in the ass. I have to reach around and unplug the cord and unplug it back in, and then I miss out on like the daily bonuses that you get for logging in. So it's just kind of it's not really a real problem, but it's a pain in the ass. And then now we got this insurance shit that I just read about in an article that literally just popped up like 20 minutes ago. They are selling microtransaction insurance so that your forward operating base, should it be sacked and taken, and all your shit gets taken out of there. Well, if you buy this fucking microtransaction now, it's gonna reimburse you for your loss. And it's just gotta like, what the fuck, dude? You've got to be kidding me, Konami. What are you thinking with this shit? And I know this game, Clash of Clans, and there's other like mobile casual shit out there that I'm not interested in at all. I'm sorry if you play those games; it looks like fucking garbage to me. I know there's games like that where you can like put insurance on your base, so if people come in and fuck it up, you can like collect on the insurance or whatever. What the fuck is this? Games are supposed to be fun, and you're charging people for insurance? Really? That's not fun. You know what I mean? It's not fun. When I file for like some sort of insurance, so if my fucking house burns down, I don't lose my big screen TV and all my electronic doodads I got up here in the man cave. Well, that's not fun. That's not fun. I don't enjoy doing that. It's just a cash grab. That's the only thing I can really see it being is a cash grab. And you might say, well, you don't have to partake in the FOB, but remember what I said, it's being kind of forced on you unless you disconnect your internet. And also, from what I'm hearing from people, it just kind of forces your overflow into the forward operating base. And there's only so much you can really do with mother base. After a while, you're going to want to expand out to a forward operating base so that you can keep the resources and everything coming in and all that nonsense. You can send more members out on missions to gather shit for you because you can only send two when you've only got mother base. So yeah, it's one of those things that's just really fucking cheap and grabby, cash grabby. That's a new word here on the EQ and Nostalgia channel, cash grabby. But yeah, man, I don't understand that at all. How about instead of offering DLC, microtransaction bullshit, whatever you want to call it, can't even call it DLC. Instead of offering people insurance on their forward operating base, you fucking actually finished the story that everybody's been complaining about, you know? Because here I am, I don't have a lot of time to play, but when I drop into the game, I'm seeing missions that are rinse repeated, and I've mentioned this in a previous video. Why the fuck are missions being repeated in Chapter 2? Did you really run out of shit to do? Did Konami start arguing with Kojima, and they were like, well, since we did all this arguing, we'll have to just pad things out by fucking rinse repeating a bunch of shit and taking the story out of the game. So yeah, I mean, the more I play the game and the more it's around, the more damage it seems to be gathering upon itself. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the gameplay and I still stand by that. It's really fun. I love it. I mean, after a while, yeah, it does tend to get boring, but most games do when you're doing, that's basically what games are, doing pretty much the same shit. MMOs, RPGs, shooters, every game you can think of is essentially doing the same thing over and over again until you get really good at it and in different situations. But, I feel that the gameplay is really strong. I like the graphics, I like the open world, and I really enjoy it. But at the same time, you got Konami doing stupid shit like this FOB. All of a sudden, it's starting to click with me why the FOB even fucking exists. It's so they can throw in microtransactions, because right now that's the only thing you can have microtransactions for is the forward operating base, right? So you can buy more forward operating bases and shit for your forward operating bases, I suppose. That's all the microtransactions are for. And now we've got another one out, which is insurance for that. So what it looks like to me is this forward operating base is nothing but a fucking cash grab, and it's just ridiculous. And it should have been left out of the game. Why focus resources on that? I'll tell you why, because fuck you, give me money, as Angry Joe has been quoted for saying, because fuck you, give me money. That's why they poured resources into building this when they should have been finishing the fucking story, right? So yeah, man, it's just, I just wanted to rant about that real quick. I wanted to put that out there. It's just kind of fucking ridiculous, and hopefully they ease back and they don't keep releasing things that make me want to kick someone in the teeth. At any rate, I'm EQA Nostalgia. I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video.